Hey, welcome back, guys. We are doing Storm Atoll Heroic Challenge. Got our level 10 Alaric and all of the upgrades. Here we go. When I started this level, you're given 3k cash. It's a lot. So have your Alaric at the bottom, your Black Corsair hero towards the top. You're going to want to have a Necromancer tower and a Wizard tower at that key choke point down at the bottom, and then over the top, we're given a barracks tower and a level 2 mage to start with. 1 point into the shrine. I think 1 point is sufficient for now. In fact, I was pretty stingy using it. I could have used it way more often than I did. And keep in mind, it has a 30-second cooldown, so it's not a short cooldown, but you don't have to be afraid of using it if you see a good opportunity. I relied more on my Rain of Fire than anything. Probably could have used it a couple times, but anywho, I quickly get a level 4 mage tower at the top. We're just given, well, we're constantly bombarded at the top, and Alaric will be rotating top and bottom most of the time. You can see throughout wave 2, we just have our Corsair there, just chucking his barrels and doing tons of damage. Alaric will be there to act as point guard. Nothing gets past him, and then I go ahead and get a Assassin's Guild at that very end tower as well. We'll be maxing out the dodge attack or dodge chance very quickly. The Necromancer tower, of course, from last game is very good here. It's going to be good against those crabs that have a ton of armor. It's going to be good at just creating an army of skeletons. We will be wanting to get the Dark Rider, which I just did. That's going to help buff the skeletons. I would say as a general rule of thumb this game, like not just this level, but for Kingdom Rush, Frontiers in general, if you notice that you have a group of skeletons piled up, it's a really good idea to get a Dark Rider. If you're not getting skeletons piled up very often, like you just can't get that critical mass of skeletons, maybe it's just not a very good choke point. That's either indication that you don't need the Dark Rider at all, or it's just not a very good Necromancer tower. Necromancer towers are really, really strong when you can get a lot of skeletons and Dark Rider to buff them. If you can't manage to get that, it's not going to be near as useful. Wizard towers are just generally better because they have a lot better DPS. I upgraded the shrine to level 2 at this point, immediately after using the first charge. So I don't use the second charge immediately, but I do use the first charge and then upgrade it so I can get another use out of it when I want to. Going into wave 5, you have the Black Surges. He's actually going to go the middle path. You can see it cuts past the top island, makes his way to the end, which is good for us because we have a wizard tower there waiting for him. Going to dump all the charges into him. Doesn't quite kill him, but it does a ton of damage, and he will die relatively quickly. Crab on the top is going to be an issue. He is going to just run right past our barracks. Doesn't care. Takes very little damage because of how tanky he is. Now we have a Black Surge and a Crab at our end choke point, slowly killing off our assassins. Just being very annoying, but we did zap the guys, or well, we're about to zap them at least. And yeah, just so you can see how tanky this thing is. It's kind of gross, but the mage tower there is important. That's kind of why I chose it, because I knew against the Black Surges and the crabs, very effective. And we finally do use a charge of the shrine to finish it off. Try to wait until you can get a couple guys clumped up, because it is an AoE true damage attack, not just a single target attack. So if you can get a bunch of guys grouped up and then use it, it's so much more effective. Anyway, Rain of Fire there at the bottom, killed off a bunch of stuff. This is the 6th wave, so we want to be upgrading, and that was a good time to use a Rain of Fire. If you can use it in range of the Necromancer tower, you get a bunch of skeletons. So that's a great time to use it. Didn't want those guys to get too deep into our lines, and now it looks like we have got it. In fact, I was like 10 seconds earlier, once that big wave died, I'm like, yeah, we got this. Easy wave. And we just have one crab left. This thing is, again, super, super tanky, but there's no way he's ever going to get past all those guys. Zap him with the shrine. That still doesn't kill it. Drop a Rain of Fire, and there we go. Nice, shiny, heroic border. Thank you for watching.